Today we're going to be talking about the Memphis, Tennessee market, as well as a property in the Cleveland, Ohio market that would be a great candidate for the Section 8 program. Let's dive in. Hey real estate investors, welcome to another episode of the Investment Properties for Sale show. As always, I am your host, James Wise, and today I've got an action-packed show for you. The first thing I want to do, I want to talk to you guys about a new market that we want to introduce to you guys here on Holton-Wise TV, and that is the Memphis, Tennessee market. Now, Memphis, Tennessee is perhaps one of the most popular turnkey markets in the United States of America. There is just an abundance of rental properties down there, plus it's down south, so something you don't have to worry about like you have to worry about up north here in Cleveland and a lot of the rest of the Midwest is incredibly harsh winters. So that's something to think about. If you're the type of investor who doesn't want to deal with a market that's in such a harsh climate, Memphis, Tennessee might be the market that you want to check out. And who I've partnered up with to help you guys invest in the Memphis market is a company called Discount Property Warehouse. Now, I really like what the guys at Discount Property Warehouse are doing. It's a very unique opportunity for real estate investors because, you know, Memphis, it's so just packed with turnkey providers. Like, of all the markets in the United States, I would say the two markets that are like the most popular or have the most turnkey options are probably Indianapolis, Indiana, and Memphis, Tennessee. What is cool about Discount Property Warehouse and what kind of sets Discount Property Warehouse apart is you're actually going to be able to talk to the principals, the actual owners of this company. You know, you got Robert and Steven's direct contact info in the show notes below. So let's go ahead and hear a word from those guys directly. Let's see what Discount Property Warehouse is all about.
Discount Property Warehouse, founded by real estate visionary Robert Feol, author of the Short-Term Retirement Program, is a complete turnkey solution for acquiring cash-flowing investment properties in Memphis, Tennessee. Our turnkey properties include a third-party home inspection, new HVAC with 10-year warranties, new dimensional roofs, competitive price-to-rent ratios, discounted property insurance, in-house property management, private financing, and much more. At Discount Property Warehouse, we have a staff of licensed agents standing by, ready to assist you with every aspect of the process. Call us today or visit us online at discountpropertywarehouse.com.
All right, so if you guys are interested in learning more about the Memphis market, go ahead and reach out to Steven and Robert directly. Again, I've placed all of their contact info in the show notes below, and stay tuned to Holton-Wise TV because we are going to be launching the ultimate guide to grading Memphis neighborhoods with Robert and Steven, so you're going to want to take a look at that. But for now, let's get into the property I want to talk about today, and that is 3636 Dawning Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio, 44109. It has a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom colonial, and this sucker's huge. As you can see from the drone footage, this is just a very large house, and that is going to come into play a little bit later when we talk about the rent we're going to get. But while we're looking at it, let's take a look at that roof. I would estimate that that roof is probably about 15 years old. The current owner of this property has not owned this property for that many years, so it was put on before this person purchased it. Just based on what I'm looking at here, I think we're about halfway through the life of this roof. For those of you who may be newer to investing and you're not really sure about the Cleveland market, you know, I touched on it earlier. We have harsh winters here, so you get, you know, snow, ice, and extreme heat. Because of all that, roofs are going to last about 30 years here, and then you're going to need to replace them. I think this one's probably halfway through that life. A roof on a property this size, it's probably going to run you maybe like $5,000 to $7,000, give or take. Going inside of the house here, right? As you see, we got hardwoods all throughout. The trim looks pretty good. Normally I'm an advocate of painting all the trim white, but in this particular property, I would probably leave the trim how it is. Now, from the footage, watching this video right now, it would make it appear that this is more or less rent ready. It is not necessarily rent ready. That is not necessarily the case. I understand that all these walls look pretty good, but if you were actually there on the ground in person, much like a tenant would be when they're deciding whether or not they want to rent this property, you would see that there's like scuff marks here or there, and it's a very light color on the wall. So before we put a tenant in there, what I'd want to see is us go in and totally repaint it. And that floor, it looks pretty good, but if we're going to try to maximize the rent, which is what I think the best move is, I'd like to have us refinish the floor. Some of the rooms in the home, you'll see they actually have, been stained different colors. So what I would really like to see is fresh paint throughout, one solid coating of a darker color to cover up all those imperfections throughout. And really what I'd like to do is just put the money into the property now to get this to qualify for the Section 8 program. Now, if you go to Holton-Wise.com and you click on our Section 8 FAQ, because Holton-Wise, we are one of the few property management companies that will actually operate your properties on the Section 8 program. The reason a lot of property management companies avoid this is because, dude, the Section 8 program is a nightmare. If you're a brand new investor and you're trying to deal with the Section 8 program, it is just a bureaucratic mess of red tape. The tenant base, it's not really going to vary, right? Like, this is a C-class neighborhood, so you're getting C-class tenants. Whether or not they're on Section 8 or they're cash-paying C-class tenants, it's more or less the same type of tenant base. I know a lot of investors seem to think that Section 8 tenants are inherently different than cash-paying tenants. It's not necessarily the case, guys. What it's going to be is the market. The particular asset class you have, that's what's going to give you the varying levels of tenants. So your A-class neighborhoods, they're going to bring you A-class tenants, guys. B-class, B-class, C-class, C-class. So they're more or less the same. I think the best move is to get this thing Section 8 ready. Spend roughly $10,000. I talked about the paint, the floors. We're going to want to replace windows and just, going outside, things you wouldn't necessarily think of, like peeling paint here or there. Section 8 is a big stickler for that kind of stuff. But if we get this thing totally Section 8 ready to rock and roll, it's probably going to cost about $10,000. We could possibly get as much as $1,293 a month in rent at this property. I don't necessarily think we'll hit that number on the head. That's why I want you to look at this Section 8 FAQ. It goes over all of the things we need to do to get you a Section 8 tenant, to get you an offer from CMHA. That's the housing authority here in Cleveland who handles the Section 8 program. The fact that we have had to create this FAQ to explain all this to you guys and show you guys all the red tape, that's why other property managers avoid the Section 8 program. It is just so much additional work for the property manager to actually get you guys a tenant, and I can't give you guys the exact rental amount because it's going to vary every time. The tenant themselves, they're not going to pick the rental amount. More or less, Section 8 is going to make us a rental offer. Now, if you look, the CMHA payment standard for 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom houses, it's $1,293. The HUD standard is $1,176. So $1,293 is the very most you'll ever get. You'll never, ever get more than that. That's not going to happen. I don't necessarily think we'll hit that number. For the market rent, I wrote $1,176, but again, I cannot guarantee you that we're going to get that exact number. CMHA, they're going to have to actually make us an offer. But I fully anticipate that being well above $1,000, probably pretty damn close to that $1,176. And if you look at the price to rent ratio, guys, you pay $65,000 for this property. You have Holton-Wise put about $10,000 of repairs into this to get premium upgrades in here, to get this thing looking beautiful, to give you new windows, to make sure it's going to pass all Section 8 standards. So for an investment of about $75,000, you could be bringing in close to $1,200 a month in government guaranteed rent. You cannot get cash flow like that in many places in the United States. So if you guys would like to make an offer on this property, simply send me an email, jameswise@holtonwise.com. You got to have your proof of funds or your pre-approval letters ready, guys. When I put out a property on the Investment Properties for Sale show, typically I get 20 offers the day the shows go live. So be ready to make an offer. Be aggressive. If you don't have lenders yet, just shoot me an email asking for my list of lenders. I will send that to you. I've got lenders who write loans in all 50 states, guys, and these are not like short, hard money loans or anything like that. So long as you got a good DTI, you got good credit, okay? These lenders, if you live anywhere in America, in all 50 states, guys, they're going to write you 30-year loans, low interest, fixed interest. It's tax deductible, and you're only be required to put down 25%. Now, if you're asking me for my lenders, you're probably not going to have time to take down Dawning, but that's okay. In the show notes, you can go ahead and subscribe to our mailing list, and I will email an investment property for sale show to you every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you'll be ready for the next one or the next one after that. That's all I've got for you. Before I let you go, do me a favor and hit that like button so you can let YouTube's algorithm know you found a ton of value in this episode. And if you're a brand new viewer, do yourself a favor, smash that subscribe button so you're always notified when another one of our shows come out. As always, I'm James Wise with Holton-Wise, and this is Real Estate Investing Made Easy.
RentecDirect provides you with an easy-to-use yet robust platform for managing your properties, complete with its built-in reporting and accounting system that can be customized to fit your business. For property managers, you get advanced features like simplified owner distributions, automated management and placement fees, an owner portal, plus the software is certified for trust accounting. All this comes backed by the highest-rated customer support team in the industry. Certified by third parties and ranked #1 by our clients year over year. You get unlimited free access to our US-based support team by phone, email, and chat, who will help you getting started or anywhere along the way.
Cleveland, Ohio is widely considered to be one of the top rental markets in the entire United States. This is because here in Cleveland, our housing prices are low and our rental prices and demand are high. At Holton-Wise, we provide the complete turnkey solution for all real estate investors, whether they are local, out of state, or even abroad. As real estate brokers, we will provide you with agent representation to help you buy properties ranging from single-family homes to large apartment complexes. We even have referrals for lenders who can provide investment property loans to investors located in all 50 states, allowing you to capitalize on the use of leverage or other people's money. We have referrals to top-notch title companies so you know that all of your transactions are safe and secure, with every single property being delivered to you with clear title. Once you close on the property, we have an investor-focused insurance brokerage who can handle all your property insurance needs. This insurance brokerage handles auto, home, life, and business policies, but they specialize in working with policies for landlords. We also have full-service property management. We can handle all rental property advertisements, tenant placement, rent collection, evictions, maintenance, landscaping, construction, and repairs. In addition, Holton-Wise also offers digital media and education. One day, when you are ready to sell your investment, Holton-Wise, as the #1 seller of investment properties in the greater Cleveland area, can market your property in a video just like this one to our worldwide base of investors who are looking to capitalize on the high cash flow opportunities in the Cleveland, Ohio market. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our latest content, including video tours and analysis of investment properties that are available for sale, real estate investment education, and our most interesting encounters with tenants from hell. Holton-Wise, real estate investing made easy.